Hello, Tracy here. This is going to be on TikTok as well, so if it goes past 10 minutes and you're interested in watching the full video, please look at YouTube on Sweet Spot E-Magazine. First card out, truth. Truth. Ooh. When the truth comes out, feelings get hurt. When the truth comes out, people get mad. But the truth sets people free. It exposes the lie. It exposes the misconception. Then we have alchemy. This could be the truth of how somebody set something up. The truth of what really took place. The truth of what's really going on. But alchemy. How we create. Sometimes when we create to distort. But it's something with the truth, alchemy, and desire. So it looks like the truth of the matter is someone really desires someone else. And it looks like they're going to try and do whatever it is that they can to get it. Surrender. This one looks like it wants to come out. Liberation. Spirit said nope. It just wanted to show itself. There it is. This one, worthiness. And lo and behold, at the bottom, liberation. Someone is freeing themselves from something that they should have freed themselves from a long time ago. It's like there's nothing here for you because behind there is scarcity. There's nothing here for you. Why are you still here? So let's look and see what truth, alchemy, desire, surrender, and worthiness have to say. So truth. Get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. Tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak yours. Words have impact. Remember that we all have triggers. Think before you speak and listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth-telling conversations. No matter what, tell the truth. The truth is your friend. The truth sets you free. Let's hear about alchemy. It is time. You turn everything that life throws your way into gold. You are on the path to fulfilling your purpose. You are an alchemist. You have the power to bend universal energy. Dare to transmute lead into gold by shifting from fear to love. Everything you desire exists in some form of loving energy. Match this frequency. See it in your mind's eye first. Imagine it. I am loved fully. What does it look like, taste, and smell like to be loved unconditionally? I'm happy and healthy. See it. I am a money magnet. What does it feel like? And that's you creating your own life from accepting truth. The truth of whatever it is that you need to accept about you, about your life, about your situation, whatever it is. We just have to accept that. Let's hear about desire. It's dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. What do you really desire? Get specific. See it, smell it, feel it. Call it in now. What you desire desires you. Let me read that desire again. What you desire desires you. Does your desire flow from love or fear? Manifestations that come from fear-based desires keep you safe and small. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. Let's hear about surrender. Let it all go. Say aloud now, I surrender. These words cast a spell. Breathe them in. Release control. Stop bonding around struggle. And stop bonding around the people that you're struggling with. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow Spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out. God has your back. Have faith in where you're at this moment. Now let's lastly hear about worthiness. Stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. You matter. Worthiness is your veins. So you have to, and it's time to accept the truth in your situation. And the truth of the matter is, you create the life that you want. What you're desiring, whether it's the positive or the negative, is what you're bringing in. You have to surrender to the truth. Surrender to what's really happening in life. Surrender to understanding what's toxic and who's toxic, and surrender to leaving those situations. Understanding that it's your worthiness, that it's you that's at stake. Let's go ahead and grab some tarot first. And then we'll get some kipper. But first I want to see what Spirit has to say about us having to accept our own truth. What's really happening? We have the Strength card that's coming out on the worthiness with the King of Pentacles. So it's like us being strong in our own and standing strong in ourselves, giving and receiving to ourselves, understanding that we are worthy. It's like we're surrendering to Spirit. We're not surrendering to another person. We're not surrendering to defeat. We are surrendering to loving ourselves. completely. We're surrendering to understanding who we are. We're surrendering to understanding and deep diving deep down to figure out who we really are, to go back in the time, to get it right, to understand where we left our complete happiness at, and when we traded that in for something that we didn't want. Because there was a time, there was a situation, there was a day, there was a person, there was an instance that we can remember that somebody put it in our head that we were not worthy. That in order for us to be happy, that we had to be miserable like them. It's like we have to understand it. We have to remember that truth. We have to understand. We have to go within to figure out where we got turned around. Could be childhood. Could be our teens. Could be our 20s, our 30s. But we have to plan. We have to sit back and we have to think. And we have to think of our way forward. We have to think about where we came from, the past. But we also have to think about where we can go, the future. The decision is ours, but it's a decision that has to be made. Because the truth of the matter is, time waits on no one. Life happens regardless. Even if we don't make a decision, that's still a decision that we have made. We have the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Page of Cups. It's like we know what the truth is. We know where we want to be, who we want to be with. But there's some heartbreak. There's some things in our past. There's some things that we did that we regret. That we completely regret. But once again, we control the alchemy of our own life. It's what we desires us. Do we desire love? Or do we desire fear? Do we live in love? Or do we live in fear? Do we speak love or do we speak fear? And what is it truly that we do? It's not just you, it's me and you. It's all of us. It's things that we have to stop and we have to think and we have to possibly put an end to toxic situations and people. And starting over without them. We'll let them go. Move forward. Without them. Without them. I see the justice card trying to come out. And that is justice. And sometimes that's closure. Sometimes closure is not getting some big old long explanation of this is what happened, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoa, and this is why, and then you're supposed to get this big feeling of, okay, well, we had this conversation and now I'm healed or whatever. Sometimes justice is just stepping the fuck away and working on yourself. Knowing that working on yourself is going to lead to a much brighter and much better day, because then you get an opportunity to complete some cycles that no longer work for you. You get an opportunity to put some shit behind you that's not the truth, that wasn't a lie, that it was somebody else's lie that they wanted you to believe because they felt some way about them. That's what it is. They felt some way about themselves. They never felt that way about you. They were shocked about how they felt about the core of them. That's exactly how they felt about the core of them. A tower movement. Not knowing who the fuck they were. Not knowing what they wanted. Not knowing anything. They just knew that they was just out for something. Just out for something coming and going. You know, not here for a long time, just here for a good time. You know, somebody that was just all about themselves. Somebody that just thought that they just had options and their options would never ever dry up. Somebody that never thought that they would just ever go away. Somebody that was living in their darkest, most basic, lowest of demonic, satanic energies. That's who that was. That person. That's who they are on the inside. That's who they will always be on the inside. On the outside, they might seem like they're calm, cool, collect, like they kind of got it going on, like they're really back in the cut, like they really don't talk a lot, they really don't say too much. But on the inside, they are a towering, I'm hearing, a raging inferno. Lost. Deranged. Spirit said this person has always been this way. Spirit says this person will always be this way. Spirit said can't help stupid. Can't help stupid. Spirit said this person's name is Can't Get Right. Spirit said this person cares about nobody but self. Bottom of the deck. Sudden wealth. Sudden wealth. Yep. Sudden wealth. Someone is having an expectation of some money, possibly because of somebody else's child, thinking that they could have some unexpected income, some money to always come in because they would have a relationship, but they was just laying around on their ass, refusing to take their own journey. In fact, they was just thinking about somebody else. Somebody else is the one that's on their mind. But this person don't want nothing to do with them. Not one damn thing. This person don't want nothing to do with them. Like the truth has something to do with this privileged lady. Maybe this privileged lady spoke some truth. Maybe this privileged lady said something so truthful because she was tired of someone deciding that they couldn't be truthful. So I feel like this privileged lady did speak a truth because she decided to put some bullshit to the end and work on self. And she had written a message. Could be she wrote a message. A message of concern to some other people. But whatever it is, this message that was written was of high honor. It was the truth. It was the real deal. Holy feel. And it was justice. Somebody else is experiencing some bad health after these secrets are coming out. Possibly because they never surrendered to the truth. And maybe because this person went ahead and spit the motherfucking truth, now they are experiencing some bad health because of a whole bunch of stuff coming out. Somebody else, this person who knows how worthy they are, has continued on their way, continued on their path. Not even stopping, not letting somebody talk them into slowing down. Nothing like that. This person was like, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to keep it moving and grooving and moving and grooving and moving and grooving and moving. Let's see what else. Anything else, Spirit? The truth. Boy, I'm telling you. Truth will piss people off. Truth will make a confusing situation even more confusion, because now people got to be like, damn, is this the truth? What is it? Because see, once again, people will fuck up. People will willingly have you fuck up your entire life believing they lie. They lie, and they know they're lying, and they will see you fucking up your life over their lie, and they won't say a word. This could be about somebody who can't get somebody off their mind. Somebody with a family situation, but somebody else is having to go on a journey. This one you saw just wanted to come out. Somebody's having to go on a motherfucking journey. But somebody that they cannot get this person off their mind. So now let's see what else. And it could be a realization. That's why they're having a tower moment right now. It's a realization that, you know what? They didn't play so many motherfucking games with this person that they really will win the stupid fucking prize. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Ain't that how it goes? See, this the type of motherfucker that will sit here and act like they trying to be all in your corner, but they stabbing you behind your back. This the type of motherfucker that will act like they really like you, but they're causing conflict and confusion. This the type of motherfucker that act like they want to be in your family, but they're causing conflict and confusion with everybody in the fucking family. This a fool. But even more than this a fool, you know who else a fool? The foolish people that follow this fool. They fools. And they feeling fed up. They're feeling fed up because they understand that this fool is nothing but a motherfucking fool. He is just overburdening everybody and everything. Somebody is thinking about making a move on their own. Somebody is saying, you know what? No, I'm good. Somebody is finally bossing the fuck up. Because they're looking at this. They're seeing this person causing this burden. Look, see them with the 10? See how he's looking back here at his family life and how this person is causing this confusion? These are all wands. See, this is just all conflict. They're looking at that. Like I said, they're making moves. They're making boss moves and they're bossing up. They're bossing up. By Spirit's help. Spirit is like, listen, it is time. You see what's going on down here? You see what's happening. Don't act like you don't see nothing. Don't act like you don't know. What's wrong, cat? Got your tongue? Can't say nothing? Can't speak up? But you too afraid to speak up? You too afraid to speak up? Guess what? You see it's happening to you? You see it's happening to somebody else? Guess what? It just like you see it's happening to somebody else, it'll happen to you. Be a fool if you want to. You better catch yourself. You better catch yourself. You better put an end to some bullshit. Just because it's not happening to you right now don't mean it won't happen to you in the motherfucking end. You better put an end to some bullshit. Judgment. Judgment's being called. Judgment's being called. It's time for, how do I say this in a nice, most loving way? Nice, most loving, granniest way. It's time for some people's nutsack to drop. It is time for someone's nutsack to drop. The tower is happening for a reason. Okay? This ain't the first tower. This is the second tower. Tower is happening for a reason. It's time for you to get yourself together because the wheel is turning. It's either going to turn to the positive if you was to the positive, or if you continuing to be around this negative, it's going to turn to the negative. Spirit said you better pay attention. It's time to put an end to some bullshit. Because Spirit's getting ready to clean house. And when I say clean house, I mean clean house. Will nobody be able to help you? Will nobody be able to help you? Spirit said you better go ahead and get it straight now. Because he's tired of talking about it. He feel like he had to repeat himself a couple times. And let me tell you something about Spirit. Spirit don't like to repeat himself. Now, his Spirit is a loving God. Spirit will say it a couple times. But if you can't go inward and get it together, honey. If you can't go inward and see your own worthiness, your own beauty, your own this, your own that, your own this, your own that. Spirit said if you can't go inward and see that, Spirit's going to have you seeing this. Go within, because it's not on the outside, it's on the inside. Go within before you are without. You ain't got to listen to me. I'm just the vessel. I am just the messenger. You don't have to listen to me at all. What do I know? What do I know? Nothing. I'm just somebody that has survived. That's it. But what do I know? Survived by the grace of God. I'm just somebody who's been lifted up by spirit. It's God, by God's loving grace. I'm just someone who's been lifted up by God's loving grace. See it? See? I'm just somebody who God is moving forward to spread His word. That's what I know. That's all I know. That's all I know. It's justice. Justice. So let's see. I'm going to see what my stack has to say. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, it's too many. That's too many. We starting off with 20. No. That's too many. I'm going to take this top one. Ooh, yeah. Someone was a liar. Spirit said you better get rid of that liar. Better get rid of that liar. Better put an end to that shit. Better put an end to that shit. They will cheat, steal, lie, destroy. They're a hater. They're a deceiver. Do not trust. Look, they have nothing but fail next to them. Nothing in their cup but failure. Because they a liar. Yes. Anybody that ever tries to get over, what are they going to do? Burn their car and get caught by the government? Try and say, oh, they really have this and they really need this, but they don't. What else? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Okay, one more just came out. I'm not trying to be rude, but bitch. It's like, listen. Sometimes you just have to tell the truth like it is. I'm not trying to be rude, but bitch, what the fuck would I want to be around you for? You did this, you did that, you did this, you did that. What the fuck I want to be around you for? Huh? First of all, you need to put some motherfucking respect on my motherfucking name. And if you undecided, unsure which motherfucking direction you need to go, I'm not. You need to put some motherfucking respect on my motherfucking name and get it. Don't get shit twisted. Get shit straight. The more shit that you try to take me through, the less I wanted to be in contact with you. And I don't give a shit what the fuck you go through. I don't give a shit what the fuck you do and don't do. All I know is I don't ever want to be bothered with you. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it is like that. Sometimes people, they put you through shit and they still want to be in touch with you. The motherfuckers is confused. That's a step past confused. You know? They sitting here thinking, and then they sitting here patiently waiting, thinking that you're going to just think, okay. I guess I've calmed down. I can do this. Fuck that. No. No. And if they don't like the shit that you tell them, like go the fuck off or something like that, they need to look at their damn self. Look at the shit that they did. You know? Life is about giving back. What you give, you get back. Some of y'all need to live your life like the spirit of a 1970s flower child. Carefree, open, and loving everybody just because they got a heartbeat. At the bottom, new beginning, growth, babies, restart. So truth. Your truth is your new start. That's what your truth is. Your truth is you no longer accept bullshit. That's what your truth is. Your truth is you're worthy.